see there. Diane, did you just email Pamela? Because she popped up 1 second after you did. You two are like unbelievable.
No, she's on her own.
Okay. Here's our sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Okay? Okay, good, fine. If I knew why Lenny did a clap, I would clap too, but that's his business. So we are recording, we're live, and so anybody who's watching this later, I apologize for any jokes that the audience might be telling. What am I gonna do here? I think I'm gonna change my view a little bit to speaker view, and then I'm gonna share the screen. So we've got 5 songs, and on the face of it, it looks pretty straightforward, but I'll try very hard to make them complicated. So with What's Up, a classic from 1992, Four Non-Blondes. It's really What's Going On, but of course, the name for a song of What's Going On had already been taken, so they chose What's Up. It's just 2 measures of C, 2 measures of D minor, 2 measures of F, 2 measures of C. And anytime you get these 3-chord songs and you've got 8 beats for every chord, that is a fantastic time to trot out everything that we have tried to do here at OUJ to embellish a song. It's a great time to use sus chords, C and C sus4. It's a great time to do hammers. It's a great time to do strum, 1, 2, 3. It's a great time to do down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It's a great time to do island strum. 2 of those. Anything you want. This is the kind of song to just practice on. However, I think what Four Non-Blondes did, and I only think this because Aldrin Guerrero does a play-along, and this is how he describes to do the strum on the playground. Play-along is they do down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. What? Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 4. Something like that. So it sounds like this. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You're in the privacy of your own home. This should be fun. So play whatever the heck you want. But that's what I'll be trying to do. And honestly, I'll do that for 2 or 3 chords and then I'll forget. And I will roll into the island strum, or I will roll into down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. What was I supposed to do? Oh yeah, down, down, up. You know, and then I'll get back into it again. So it's just there as kind of a guideline, kind of a nice, different way to make 8 beats sound a little bit different. So we just played through this. It is 8 beats, 8 beats, 8 beats, 8 beats. Same rotation all the way through the song. 1, 2, 3, 4. 25 years, my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly, I knew I should. The world was made of this brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, just to get it all out, what's in my head. And I am feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside. I take a deep breath, I get real high, and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yay, 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 hey, yay, yay. I said, hey, what's going on? And I say, hey, yay, 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 hey, yay, yay. I said, hey, what's going on? Ooh, 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 ooh. And I try, oh my God, do I try all the time in this institution. And I pray, oh my God, do I pray every single day for a revolution. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, just to get it all out, what's in my head. And I am feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside, take a deep breath, I get real high, and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yay, 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 hey, yay, yay. I said, hey, what's going on? Said, hey, yay, 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 hey, yay, yay. I said, hey, what's going on? Nice and slow. Years, my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. That's 4 Don Blondes. What's up? So, as you could tell, especially in the crooning, the oohs, this is not my key. But the beauty of this song is with 3 chords and the way it keeps repeating over and over again is you can quickly transpose this and see if something else works better. So, back to transposition session number 42 of 15 and a half weeks ago. C, D minor, and F. So if C is 1, then D is 2. So D minor is the minor of the 2, and F, C, D, E, F is the 4. So you've got a 1, 2, 4 progression. So if I want to do a quick transposition to G, the 2, the next letter after G is H, but H doesn't work with the ukulele. So let's say that the next letter is A. So the minor of the 2 is going to be A minor. And the 4, G, A, B, C. So very quickly you can move this into the key of G by doing G, come on now, A minor, and C, and G, which is tricky when you're looking at the chord chart and the thing says something else, to get your mind to ignore that and know that you're going to go G 5 years. Life is still A minor, trying to get up that great big hill sea of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should. A minor, world was made of this brotherhood of man. That's a C, or whatever the G. So already G is a better key for my voice. If we did, let me see, A, D. Let's do A. Just try that. I think that's higher. That's worse. But that's okay. So if A is the 1, then B would be the 2. The minor of the 2 would be B minor. But we, of course, like to play B minor 7 instead of B minor. So it'd go A, B minor 7, A, B, C, D. The 4 would be D. So you got A, B minor 7, and a D. Back to A. 25 years, my life is still B minor, trying to get up that great big hill to a D for a destination. We're staying on A, cause I know I should. We're going to be minor because that sounds real good, and then D. And that's what the key of A love sounds like. So you could work out the rest. We won't spend a lot more time on this, but a really easy song to transpose. If you look at Aldrin Guerrero or do What's Up Ukulele Play Along, and you bump into Aldrin Guerrero's version, he's got this really nice friend who's doing the vocals, and she is, they're playing it in A. So that's kind of nice to play along. And then he does the chords on the side for the play along, and he does the picking patterns. And so that's always, he's always, whenever he's got a play along, it's always fun to be play along with him and his friends. So anyway, that's what's up. 4 Non-Blondes. Everybody doing okay? We're going to go to the sky cam. I don't want you to worry about these chords because the chords are going to take care of themselves. Let's just look at this for a second. D, F sharp minor, E minor 7, and A7. Here comes the sky cam. Uh-oh. D. So if you play an A, like we were just playing, you know, with your middle finger up there on the top of the second fret and your index finger on the third string first fret, and then you tuck in your ring and your pinky right underneath your middle finger. So that's your D. But you're hiding your index finger right there on that third string, first fret. You're hiding it there because you're playing a D in this song. And if you lift up your middle finger, you have instantly exposed an F sharp minor. D with your bottom three fingers, lift up the middle one, and now you've got an F sharp minor. Keep that index still on that third string first fret and swivel your middle and your ring down one string each. And you've got your E minor 7. Lift those two fingers off and you've got your A7. So your index finger stays in the same place the whole time. So you can go. What? I don't believe that. Look even closer. Now, you may be like me and you can get to most of these chords pretty quickly and you've been jumping to them from different positions over time, and so you don't need any assistance in doing this. But if you need assistance, that is a really slick way to do those 4 chords. You just hide that index finger, third string, first fret, plop down a D with your other 3 fingers, lift 1, swivel 2, lift 2. Ah! At no time did my fingers leave my hands. So that's a thought there. That's just a thought there. So, okay, so let's get off the sky cam. Booth to sky cam. We're going back to regular cam. Thank you very much. Okay. So, 2 beats, 2 beats, 2 beats, and 2 beats, 2 beats, and 2 beats, and 2 beats, and 2 beats. And we do that for 2 more lines. And then all of a sudden you're coming off of A7 and you've got to do that B minor or B minor 7 again. So you just slide your finger over and drop your index finger down. And all of a sudden you're 4 beats. And a D. 4 beats and a D. 4 beats. D. D for 8 beats. And then slide over for your A7 with a single strum. 2, 3, 4. And then at the end of the 4 count, you're right back into 2 beats and 2 beats. At the end of the next section, second verse, you're going to that A7. You're going 2, 3, 4. You're dropping down to C7 to transition. And you're strumming that once and again counting in your head 2, 3, 4. Sometimes we do these single strums because it's artistically, musically great. And we crowd them together like that. We do A7, C7. Sometimes they're crowded together because I just ran out of space. So that A7, you have to count 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4. And then the best part, the trickiest part, the coolest part is starting with that F, walking about. What is that, the 7th line down? Walking about. G minor 7. Even in a crowd, well. Got to slide over and do a G form on that 3rd fret. There it is, yeah. You pick her out. Makes a bloke feel rest. Go to A7, hit it twice. So proud. so proud. So let's look at that again. F, walking about. A minor. Just pull your A minor finger down and plop your index finger on that first fret, and you got it for G minor 7. Even in A. If you could remember to play your C with your middle finger here, crowd, well, then all you would have to do is plop your index and your ring finger in like you're playing a G, and you wouldn't have to even think about it. But somehow you want to get a G form on that third fret after you play your C. So you can come off and lay down your G. You can put your G on the second fret and just slide right in. And then for the C minor, I would just take my index finger and just plop it down on those three strings. It's already sitting up there. I would just bar those 3 strings. Totally up to you, of course. A lot of people like to use 3 fingers for their C minor. That's up to you. Makes, and then pop up for C. Makes a bloke feel rest so proud. And that's pretty much the whole song. When we get to the last line, we slow it way down and we do Mrs. Brown, you've got, single strum, a lovely daughter. Daughter is D-A-W-T-U-H-R, daughter. The beauty of this song is you do get to practice your British accent. That's why I like it. But some of these songs that I might have rejected years ago, now that we've got more singers in the group and we're meeting in person once a month, they're really good call and response chorus type songs. And so this one's a fun one. And so that's why I like this one. So let's see if we can do this. We'll do it kind of slow. It's new for a lot of folks. We'll do it kind of slow. And I'll see if I can warn you about anything, but I think those are the tough parts. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Girls as sharp as her are something rare. B minor, but it's sad. She doesn't love me now. She's made it clear enough. It ain't no good to pine. Pine, I think it's P-O-Y-N-E. Pine, 2, 3, 4. She wants to return those things I bought her. Tell her she can keep them just the same. Things have changed. She doesn't love me now. She's made it clear enough. It ain't no good to pine. 2, 3, 4, C7. 2, 3, 4. Walking about. Even in a crowd. Well, third fret, you'll pick her, flatten it out. Makes a bloke feel so proud if she finds that I've been round to see you round too. Come on, everybody. Tell her that I'm well and feeling fine. Your turn. Don't let on. Ooh, don't say she's broke my heart. Ooh, I'd go down on my knees, but it's no good to pine. 2, 3, 4, walking about. Even in a crowd, well, third fret, you'll pick her out. makes a bloke feel so proud if she finds that I've been round to see you, round to see you. Tell her that I'm well and feeling fine. No, really, I'm fine, I'm just fine. Don't let on. I'm fine, I said. Don't say she's broke my heart. I'm very good. It go down on my knees, but it's no good to bind. 2, 3, 4, Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Everybody now, come on. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Nice and slow, Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Ah, that was way too much fun. You guys doing all right out there? Everybody good? Good,
I remember
good.
the Hermit's version of that.
Well, that is the Hermits. An interesting fact. I'm glad you brought that up. Let's see who's here. Anybody else show up? Judy, Pam, no, we're good. Everybody's good. All right, you're all copacetic. So, this was the B-side of some song that the Hermits recorded, and they sent it over to the U.S. They did not release it in Great Britain because it was like a birthday song. It was like Happy Birthday to You. It was like a standard that was sung at parties and stuff. And so everybody in Great Britain knew this song, and nobody in the States knew it. They sent it over as a B-side, became a smash hit, #1 in the U.S., #1 in Canada, #1 in Australia. Never charted in Great Britain. Unbelievable. So, that's what I have to say about that. That's a Wikipedia factoidal. What were we going to do? I know what we were going to do. We were going to sing another song. Oh, yeah. So when we do 5 songs, it's the third one. You might have thought that one was the hardest, but it's the third one. Usually, I like to go easy, medium, hard, medium, easy in the apex tripod of building up a song list. Thanks for asking. If you do look at, not to single out a performance, if you did take the time to look at Ukulele's open mic last night, there's a young gal from Seattle who did, so I just finished this chart. I've been practicing this for a week. And so I think I'm the only person in the world who's playing Proud Mary these days. And all of a sudden, on this open mic last night, this 12-year-old girl shows up, and she's playing a mashup of Proud Mary and Stuck in the Middle with You. And she's just broke down the house. She's just so good. It was like being in an episode of, America's Got Talent or something. We'd never seen her before at any of Lenny's open mics. Never heard of her. She just jumped in there and she just killed it. So anyway, nice and slow. F, V. What's a V mean in OUJ speak? A V is down, up. That's a V, down, up. So instead of doing F dot and making you think down, up, FV means down, up. So you're going down, up, D. Down, up, D. Down, up, D. Down, up, D. Then that second part is down, up, D, D. Because the D has 2 slashes. Down, up, D, D. And then the C has 2 slashes. So that part would be down, up, D, D, C, C. And again, down, up, D, D, C, C. And we'll never do this fast, so you don't have to worry about. We'll just do it at this pace every time we get to it. Down, up, D, D, C, C. Then you've got your open index finger just waving around, waiting for an assignment. And drop it in for your G minor 7. And if you can't hit G minor 7 with a quick bump, bump, just drop your index finger down on those first 2 strings on that first fret and just hit that twice and pop back up to G. So that goes down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, D, D, C, C. So that G minor 7 is a little bit quicker. So it goes down, up, D, D, C, C, bum, 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 G. One more time. Take it from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow. D, D, C, C, bum, bum, G. Okay? And that's the only tricky part of the whole song. I'm just playing it down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, you do have, I say that's the only tricky part. You do have 8 measures of G. And who wants to play 8 measures of G? So this is a great one to slide. Just take your G form, start it on the first fret, strum that first down strum and pull it right into position. So you're kind of doing G flat to G. And then another thing to do, which we really haven't done, is lift up your ring finger. And try it in different places. You can do it off of the first D. So I'm holding down 2 of my fingers that I form my G with. I'm just lifting my ring finger off so that I'm forming an instant E minor 7 and putting it right back down. So it has a hammering kind of tone, and it has a similar tone to sliding. And now I'm just doing it on the first down. So if I charted that, I might call it E minor 7 G in brackets. And then your D7, there's not that much, 2 measures each, 2 measures E minor, so you could slide in on your D7, or you play your island D7, of course. And your E minor is kind of fun to slide with. So you would start it again on the first fret instead of the second. And that will give, the repetitive nature of these chords a little more punch. Don't need to play it that way. No reason to take those suggestions and think, oh, that's the way I got to play it. And I can't do that. And so I'm just not going to play the song. Well, that would be sad because it's a fun song. So let's go at it. See if anybody's got any questions.
I have a comment.
That counts.
Okay, on the second verse, the gray part, the first line, clean a lot of plates in Memphis.
Yes.
Pump it. I've heard that it's pump a lot of tane to stand for octane. Pump a lot of tane down in the morning.
I was going to look that up, and I was going to look up a few different versions of the lyrics, and then look up Wikipedia. And there's a list of things in the back of my daily planner of things that I was going to do, and that's one of them. And that's just one of a very long, long list. So that's why we have you here, Annie. Thank you so much.
Well, I can tell you one thing I heard it meant: doing drugs.
What?
Yeah, that's what
What?
I had been told.
In the late 60s, early 70s? Drugs?
Yeah. Well,
Woo!
some people were ahead of their time, you know.
Woo!
Like we've had them ever since the ancient Chinese had opium dens.
What?
Well, I'm just telling you
This
something I
is
heard from an expert.
this is why people tune in to Oakland Oak Jam, because
Mm.
we learn things here. So there we have it.
And I didn't like it, so I try not to think about it ever, but I can't.
Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Annie. Let's play the song, and we'll give everybody a chance to do their own research after the fact. Let's see. 1, 2, nice and slow. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. But I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Nailed it, cleaned a lot of plates in Memphis. Bumped a lot of something down in New Orleans. But I never saw good side of the city till I hitched a ride on a riverboat queen. Big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. If you come down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry about that. Said if you come down to the river, bet you gonna find some people who live. You don't have to worry 'cause you have no money. People on the river are happy to give. Big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Here we go. Do 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 do. Well, we never ever do nothing nice and easy. Do 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 do. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. But I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Big finish. Proud Mary, OUJ world debut. Oh, that was fun. Thanks so much for hanging out for an hour today and just kind of playing some new songs.
And you sound just like Tina Turner, Bob.
Amy wanted me to get out my mini tight mini, but it's been a while and I'm not sure if this group is ready for that. So we skipped that part, but thank you. What was he going to do? I know. Let's play a song. If we don't play a song, then we run out of time. We don't want to do that because there are two more very good songs coming. So short people, just don't get all up in your tight minis about this. Short People, of course, was a parody. Randy Newman was sick of people being sick of people, and so he wrote a parody about people being sick of people. Huge hit, 1976, somewhere in there. I was telling folks, I think there are only 5 or 6 of us at the beginning today before I hit the record button that Chevy Chase in 1980, you just look up Short People Chevy Chase and I'll bet you it'd pop right up on YouTube, did a parody of it. And really, really good on a midnight special. It was a live midnight special version and well worth taking a look at. So we just did G, so you could slide the G. We just did E minor. And we just did D7. So those aren't too bad. And D7, of course, you can play as an island D7, 2020 if you don't want to do a bar D7. Of course. So those are, repeat 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And then you got G and G7, C. We've got that C minor that we had just a couple of songs ago. So you're going to be playing C. You might as well just put 2 fingers over the top of it. If you like to slide into your C minor, and it is a really nice sound, you would take your C, pull it back to the 2nd fret, put your 2 fingers down and slide in. Or you just drop your index finger on the 2nd fret and slide over with your index finger. But anyway, that's whatever your jam is there. After those first 2 verses, then all of a sudden you're into the chorus and it's 2 beats, 2 beats, 2 beats, 2 beats. So you got to be ready for that. You're going, they got little noses, tiny little teeth, platform shoes on their nasty little feet, 2 beats. Well, I don't want no show people. Don't want no show people. So you got to be ready for that. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Great opportunity with an E minor coming quickly after a G to stretch that pinky out. Keep your G form and stretch that pinky out. Let's go to the sky cam, Bob. Okay, what the heck? We got time. We got time. Where is that at? What happened? There it is. There it is. There it is. Going to the sky cam. Woo! You've got your G form, right? If you stretch your pinky out to that 4th fret, 3rd string, keep the G form as staying all nice and steady. And then you're just stretching your pinky out and forming that E minor like that. Your index finger doesn't count because your pinky is blocking it. Don't want no. Just a little bit of practice. You too can use your pinky for the E minor. Back to you in the booth, Bob. Thank you so much. That was exciting. We think we're going to the booth. We don't know. Maybe we're not. We could be. We used to be. Sometimes you forget how these things work. We may just stay right here with the Skycam. Let's stay with the Skycam. Okay. Then the other thing to know about short people, if you ever listen to it, I wanted to play it exactly like Randy Newman does, but he's got a piano and he's got a foot pedal. And so he goes ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-boom, ba-doom. And the ba-doom is the foot pedal. Ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-boom. So we can do down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. But I have a hard time getting the extra ba-doom. Ba-dum, down, down, up, down, da-dum, down, down, da-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-bum. So when I get to these instrumental parts, I'm going. And when I'm doing just the regular verse, short people got, I'm just doing down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Just a simple strum. You play it any way you want to. One, two, three, four. Short people got no reason. Short people got no reason. Short people got no reason to live. They got little hands, little eyes. They walk around telling great big lies. They got little noses, tiny little teeth. They wear platform shoes on their nasty little feet. Well, I don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people round here. Short people are just the same as you and I. A fool such as I, all men are brothers till the day they die. It's a wonderful world. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody to love. They got little baby legs that stand so low, you got to pick them up just to say hello. They got little cars that go beep, beep, beep. They got little voices going peep, peep, peep. They got grubby little fingers, dirty little minds. They're gonna get you every time. Well, I don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people round here. Short people, Randy Newman. Let's get you out of here reasonably on time. So, if you're like me, which is impossible, you wander around and there are just environmental factors like it used to be the music at Whole Foods. But like, how could you, if you have the song, Moonlight Feels Right, how could you not, if you're walking around at night and the moonlight comes out, how could you not think about that song once in a while? So sometimes these things just kind of burst into my subconscious and make old songs bubble up. And I think, I should check and see if that's playable or not. And this is eminently playable. It's very cool because you can use two different fingers to strategically allow you to seamlessly play. Two different fingers to play C major 7. Seamlessly play this song. So, for example, you've got E minor, right? E minor. Yeah, I get it. E minor 7, open 2, open 2. A minor 7. Then you're going back to C major 7 now. I don't know how you play it. I usually play it with my middle finger. If you play it with your index finger, the next chord is E minor. And it makes the transition from C major 7 to E minor fluid and elegant and oh so simple, and will impress your friends and everybody on Zoom. So let's do that. E minor 7, A minor 7, index finger, E minor. Oh, that felt good. Index finger. Okay, now do that all the way through. Yeah, that works. It works all the way through the first line of the first verse. That last C major 7, because the beginning of the second line of the first verse is E minor. The end of the second line, this is why you want to print out these sheets every once in a while. The end of the second line, that C major 7, I want you to use your ring finger. You've been playing C major 7 with your index, and I want you to use your ring finger. Why would I want you to do that? Because the next chord, that note where your C major 7 rests on that first string, second fret, is a B note. Open string is an A. First fret is B flat. I know when you play it, it's a C7, but the note is a B flat. Second note on that first string is a B. The chord is A add 9, so it means A, and then count out to 9 and see where you end up at. Guess where you end up at? A B. So it's really trying to tell you, play an A and add a B note. But if your B is already there, I'm sitting there underneath your ring finger, and your index and middle are just waving around, waiting for an assignment, all you have to do is drop them down on the A, and all of a sudden you have A add 9 instantly, smoothly, elegantly. So it would go like this, nice and slow on that first verse. The wind blew some luck my direction. I caught it in my hands, index finger today. I finally made a tricky French connection. You winked and ring finger, okay. Drop in an A, take you, oh, it was that smooth. Drop your ring finger in again. A, drop in an A. And then F add 9 is just the first half of your F. So all you're doing is taking your index finger and just pulling it down one string. And now you're going to use that ring finger again for that G7 sus4. You got your F add 9. Form a half or 2/3 of your G7 and drop that ring finger down on that third string. Now, why would you do that? G7 sus4? Because all you have to do is pull your ring finger in and you've got your C major 7 again. Moonlight. Push it back out. Feels right. Pull it into the second fret. Moonlight. Feels right. And there's no reason why you can't form a G7 just instantaneously and then push your bottom finger out. You don't have to push the ring finger out first, but it just works really well for almost the entire rest of the song, using your ring finger for that C major 7. Okay, that's almost everything I have to say about that. Questions? Blast from the past. I was once a roadie for Starbuck. This is in Two Lies and a Truth. This would be the truth. It was only one night, and it was because the union guys went on strike for a night. But that is the truth. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing a little fan strum. I did my index finger there. The wind blew some luck in my direction. I caught it in my hands today. I finally made a tricky French connection. You winked and gave me your middle ring finger. I'll take you on a trip beside the ocean and drop the top at Chesapeake Bay. Ain't nothing like the sky to dose a potion. The moon will send you on your way. Moonlight feels right. Moonlight feels right. 2, 3, we'll lay back and observe the constellations and watch the moon smile an index finger. I'll play the radio on southern stations, 'cause southern bells are held at ring finger. You say you came to Baltimore from Old Miss, a class of 7 for a gold ring. The eastern moon looks ready for a wet kiss to make the tide rise again. Moonlight feels right. Moonlight feels right. 2, 3, 4. That A minor 7. We're going to add an A minor 7 here in a second. A minor 7 here. C major 7. Regular G7. Push out a finger. I almost played that right. 2, 3, we'll see the sun came up on Sunday morning and watch it fade the moon away. I guess you know I'm giving you a warning, 'cause moon and me are itching to play. I'll take you on a trip beside the ocean and drop the top at Chesapeake Bay. Ain't nothing like the sky to dose a potion. The moon will send you on your way. Moonlight feels right. Moonlight feels right. Moonlight feels right. Moonlight feels right. Moonlight. That was a one-hit wonder by Starbuck. That was an OUJ world debut. That was Moonlight Feels Right. We're going out of the sky cam and back to the booth. Oh, there we are. How's everybody doing? Thanks so much for hanging out today. I think that was Pamela's cat that went walking through my screen. Not sure. But that's okay, it's all good. Any questions? We doing good? We could do this again. Ah. Or not. All good? Questions? We're going to shut down the recording. And unless you want to make some noise for the people who weren't here who might look at this later. Whoa! Let's see. Stop recording. There it is.